Hey, what's up everyone? Gould Brothers out here at the range. Today we're gonna try to set a new world record. If you've been following our videos over the last couple years, you've seen us shoot the world's furthest shot on a flying clay pigeon. I first set it at 200.
Then I set it at 300.
And then I set it again at 4.
And me at 5.
So here we are. Of course, you probably saw it coming. I'm gonna go for 600 yards, shooting a white flyer, a flying clay, a skeet, a trap, whatever you call them, out of the air.
At 600 yards.
At 600 yards.
That's a big deal.
Are we crazy? Maybe just a little bit. I mean, when you start to get out to 600, just with wind factors and different things, even hitting a stationary target gets a whole lot more challenging.
Well, and if you think about it, if you're shooting an MOA gun, 600 yards, that's approximately 6 inches. That clay disc is smaller than that. So you have to be shooting sub MOA at a flying object. It's a big deal.
Hey, but I just, I've been thinking about it over the last several months. You got the record. I can't let that stand. I got to see if it's possible to shoot a clay out of the air at 600 yards. Comment below. Do you think it's possible? You think we can get it done today?
I think you can do it, Steve.
For today's shot, here's what we're working with.
We got the Ruger precision rifle right here in 6.5 Creedmoor.
Topped with the Vortex Razor HD Gen 2.
4.5 by 27, first focal plane.
I love that scope. Just a little behind the scenes. Aaron's gonna be calling shots. We got the Vortex Razor spotting scope with the MOA reticle.
That's nice.
That's nice. Gives you some idea on calling your shots.
Well, it's a lot better than just guessing.
Right.
It gives you an actual measurement, so
yeah.
Makes calling, oh, that was a foot off, much easier.
And we're shooting the Federal Premium Burger Hybrid Hunter, 135 grains, 6.5 Creedmoor. Did you say that gun was a 6.5?
I said it was a 6.5
Okay.
Creedmoor when I said it was the Ruger precision rifle, Steve.
All right. Hey, one thing I really like, just shooting this a little bit, the precision rifle, is the fully adjustable stock. You can get it really dialed into just what's natural, what feels good for you.
You can adjust it length of pole, you can adjust your comb height for the scope right here, and you can also adjust the cant. There's a lot of customization that can go on to fit you just perfectly. So a lot of cool stuff right there. So the rifle is a pretty standard length rifle, but one of the neat features is it also has a foldable stock on it. It'd be a big backpack, but you could fit it in a backpack.
600 yards, 6.5 Creedmoor, clay out of the air, let's snipe. Pull. Did I get it? Got a good trigger.
Jeez, that had to be close.
Jeez.
Very close. Very close, just underneath it. Come up 2 more. Dang close. Depth perception is a difficult part, but I can see the vapor trail, and as it's getting up to the clay, I can see the shine of the bullet.
Really? Is that a fact? It's the one right here. I feel it. Let's make some powder at 600 yards. Whoa. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Nice shot! Woo!
Yards.
New world record. Take these out so I can stop yelling at you.
You're just excited.
Just excited.
You're happy to get that shot.
I am so happy. And how does it feel to have your record broken?
Well, not a big deal, because
not a big deal. I mean, the jump The jump from 500 yards to 600 yards, shooting that little 4-inch or 110 millimeter target.
Whatever that is in inches.
Flying through the, yeah, don't do that conversion. Flying through the air. That is just so many variables. A slight wind pushes it this way, it tails.
Yep.
You know, there is so many factors once you get up to 600 yards. I mean, there's a lot of people that can hit stationary targets 200, 300, 400 yards. You start to get to that 5 and then to that 6. It's another ball game.
Well, and there's a lot of people that can even shoot 6 to 1,000 yards, but we're talking about a disc that's flying through the air.
This ain't no joke.
This isn't a joke.
So if you want to stretch it beyond that, if you want to try to reclaim the record, you better get some ammo, because I'll tell you,
I'm getting on the phone with Federal tomorrow. Send me some 6.5.
Send him a pallet load, because he's going to need it for 700 yards. I'm not going to lie, this took a little while. It took some perseverance. It gets frustrating because Aaron's calling the shots. He's seeing the vapor trail go past the bullet, and he says, oh, just a couple inches, just a couple inches, just a couple inches. But really, it's hard to tell a little bit with the depth perception, isn't it?
Well, it is hard to tell elevation on the clay with the depth perception, because you don't know exactly where that bullet is when it crosses the clay. But what I saw is we had it dialed down left to right pretty good. There's some variable to where the clay is flying every time. But the problem is elevation, because that clay is sitting at an angle. Literally, you have, maybe 2.5 inches at most of that clay you're seeing, even as it's flying this way?
Right, because this round clay isn't sitting like this, it's on edge.
Right.
So, I mean, you think about the margin of error there, it is tiny.
Right, and the clay's not moving as much left to right as it is up and down in its flight path. So elevation's really the hard part in dialing that in. We had a great day for it, the wind really wasn't a huge factor, only a few knots, so that made the calls a lot easier on the left to right.
We didn't have high winds, but earlier in the day when we started shooting, it was variable.
Yes.
And so we were getting from left to right to tailwinds, and that was really messing with us a little bit. But I'm so glad that we chose to stick with it. I did get a little frustrated there. This was an amazing shot. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching.
Remember, it's impossible to hit the shots you never take.
So pull that trigger and shoot for your dreams. See ya!